Praise the Lord. Hi everybody. Welcome you all. Let us continue with solving the exercise questions from the 7th chapter, which is permutation and combination. In the previous session, we have solved all the exercise problems from 7.1. Today we are going to solve all the exercise problems from the exercise 7.2. Okay. For this, you need the concept of factorials. Hope you have already studied in the theory class. Let's go on with the problem. So the first question is a very simple question. Evaluate. Evaluate means find the value of 8 factorial. So what is 8 factorial? It's quite simple question. These are all 1 mark questions. So we know 8 factorial is nothing but starting with 8 multiply up to 1. So 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, so you are allowed to use the basic calculators. You can calculate. So if you multiply all these numbers, you are going to get 40320, that is 40,320. This is the value of 8 factorial. Is it clear? Fine. The second question is again a simple one. This is also evaluate. You have to find out 4 factorial minus 3 factorial. Okay, so 4 factorial minus 3 factorial, you are not supposed to write 1 factorial because 4 factorial minus 3 factorial is not equal to 4 minus 3 factorial. Let us check, because 4 factorial is nothing but 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, isn't it? So this will be my 4 factorial minus of 3 factorial. So what is 3 factorial? It is 3 into 2 into 1. So this will be nothing but, if you multiply, you will get 3 2s are 6, 6 4s are 24. Okay, 24 minus 3 2s are 6. So you can check here, this value is nothing but 18. So 4 factorial minus 3 factorial is nothing but 18. Okay, this exercise, you have all very simple and basic questions which are can be asked for all 1 mark questions. Okay, let's go on to the next one. So the second question we have is 3 factorial plus 4 factorial equal to 7 factorial? You have to check whether this is possible. Okay, so let us separately find out my LHS and RHS. So LHS is nothing but it is 3 factorial plus 4 factorial, isn't it? So this is nothing but, as we have already solved, 3 factorial is nothing but, if you want you can directly write, but just for your verification I'm writing in detail. So 3 into 2 into 1 plus 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So this is nothing but, 3 factorial is 6 plus 4 factorial is 24. You can check here, we have already solved it here. This is nothing but 30. Okay, so my LHS is nothing but 30. Let us calculate our RHS. So here comes our RHS. RHS is nothing but 7 factorial. So this is nothing but 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, so if you multiply this, you can use your calculators. You are going to get 5040. Okay, 5040 side. So this is the value of 7 factorial. It's clearly, you can see here, 3 factorial plus 4 factorial is not equal to 7 factorial. Therefore, conclusion is very important. 3 factorial plus 4 factorial is not equal to 7 factorial. But we know 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. But for factorials, it need not satisfy. So does it make sense? Okay, let's go on to the next question. So here comes the question number 3, compute. So compute 8 factorial divided by 6 factorial into 2 factorial. Okay, so this is nothing but, I will teach you the simplest method. There are many methods. So 8 factorial, I'm going to write it as 8 into 7 into, I may go on, but I will stop with 6 factorial. We know we can use such kind of simplifications. I'll keep this 6 factorial as it is and 2 factorial. Okay, so 6 factorial I can cancel. That is why I kept as it is. So this will be nothing but, you just have 8 into 7 divided by 2 factorial is actually 2 into 1, or it is simply 2. So this is nothing but, if you want you can cancel here itself. You have 2 1s are 2 4s are. You finally get 4 into 7. So 7 into 4 is nothing but 28. Is it clear? So this is the answer for this question. Okay, as I told you, these are all 1 mark questions. It doesn't take much for you to solve such kind of questions. Okay, so before I go on to the next question, I'll give you 2 simple questions for you as a homework. Is it clear? So please note these 2 questions, dear students. I hope you can easily solve this. Uh, Hence, you don't need any of my help. Okay, so because this is similar to the previous questions, hope you can solve this. Now let's go to the next question in the exercise, question number 4. So here comes the question number 4. I have if 1 by 6 factorial plus 1 by 7 factorial is equal to x divided by 8 factorial, find the value of x. Okay, this is actually a very important question, dear students. Many times they will ask you for your regular examination in first PUC, and also this is also a question which is eligible for CET. Okay, whatever it is given, take it as equation 1. The simplest method is multiply this equation by 8 factorial. I repeat, because the highest of the factorial in all the 3 is 8 factorial. So let us multiply. So you will get 8 factorial by 6 factorial plus 8 factorial by 7 factorial. This is nothing but simply x, because 8 factorial and 8 factorial gets cancels. Okay, so see what happens now. Therefore, if you have to simplify, so you can keep this as 8 into 7. Okay, so 8 into 7 into, I'll stop it with 6 factorial. So I can cancel with the denominator. Similarly here, I will stop 8 factorial can be written as 8 into stopping with 7 factorial, so that I can cancel with the denominator. So this will be my value of x. Okay, very simple question. So now 8 into 7, we know that 7 8s are 56 plus 8. So this is nothing but my value of x. Therefore, I can take the value of x is nothing but 64. Is it clear? Very important question. Again, I'm telling you students, this can be asked in the examination. Many times it has been asked in the final examination for first PUC. So this is the question. It's very easy. You don't need much calculation in this. Just use your common sense. Okay, again, I'm telling you, this is also useful for your CET purpose. Okay, now there is a similar question for you for us. Let us solve that also. Exactly similar, but some values are different. Okay. Well, so you can see here, this is actually similar to the previous question. So I have to prove given 1 by 8 factorial plus 1 by 9 factorial is equal to x divided by 10 factorial. Let me take it as equation 1. So as I've done in the previous case, let me multiply this equation by 10 factorial. So you can write this as 10 factorial by 8 factorial plus 10 factorial by 9 factorial is nothing but x. Okay, so here I will be getting 10 into 9 into, I will stop with 8 factorial, so that I will cancel with the denominator 8 factorial. Now plus similarly 10 factorial, here I'm going to write it as 10 into 9 factorial, so that I will cancel with the 9 factorial in the denominator. That will be the value of x. Okay, so here I am left over with 10 into 9 plus 10. This is the value of x. So 10 into 9 is 90 plus 10, that is equal to x. Therefore, the value of x is nothing but 90 plus 10, which is equal to century, a ton, which is nothing but 100. Okay, very simple question, dear students. Make sure this, if this question is given, you should never make a mistake or even skip this question. Okay, very easy, isn't it? So as I told you, all the questions in this exercise is very easy. Almost this is the smallest exercise in the entire textbook. Okay, it finishes within 10 minutes if you do it yourself. For me to teach, it may take 15 minutes. Okay, so let's go on to the, there's one more question we have, question number 5. So here is the question number 5. Evaluate, that means find the value of n factorial divided by n minus r whole factorial. Remember, don't write it as n minus r factorial. You have to use the bracket, which is n minus r whole factorial, when the values of n and r are given. Okay, so let us simplify. As I told you, we have to calculate n factorial by what I told you is please don't write like this because this is not equal to this. This is, you have to take whole factorial. So this is nothing but substitute a value of n. N is nothing but 6 factorial divided by, it is 6 minus 2 factorial. So this will be nothing but 6 factorial divided by 6 minus 2. What is 6 minus 2? That will give me 4 factorial. So what I will do it is, I will just take 6 into 5 into, stop it with 4 factorial because I can cancel with the denominator which is equal to 4 factorial. Okay, so the final answer would be 6 into 5, so which is nothing but 30. So this will be the value of the required n factorial by n minus r factorial for this given values of n and r. Okay, now let's take the different values for n and r. So in the second case, we have n is equal to 9 and r is equal to 5. Okay, so let us use the same case. So what happens? N is equal to 9. So I'll get 9 factorial divided by 9 minus 5 factorial. Okay, so this is nothing but 9 factorial divided by, what is 9 minus 5? That will give me 4 factorial. Okay, so this is nothing but, let us expand this 9 factorial as 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5. So since the denominator is 4 factorial, I will stop with 4 factorial in the numerator and I will cancel it. Okay, so I am left over with 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5. Okay, so kindly use your calculators. As I told you, basic calculators are allowed. Multiply and write the value. So hope you have used your calculator. So the correct answer would be 15,120. That is 15,120 would be the answer for this case. Okay, so there is one more case for the same question. So in the third case, n is equal to 5, r is equal to 2. So using the you applying into here, n factorial is nothing but 5 factorial, n minus r whole factorial is nothing but 5 minus 2 whole factorial. So this is will give me 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 2 is nothing but 3 factorial. This is nothing but I can write 5 into 4. This is enough for me actually. Okay, even if you directly write 5 into 4, that is enough because it's a 1 mark question. Steps will not carry any marks. Final answer is important. So if you expand also, you are going to get 5 into 4. We know 5 fours is 20. This will be my final answer. Well friends, so let's go take the one last question for the short session we have. Evaluate n factorial by n minus r whole factor into r factorial when n is equal to 5, r is equal to 2. Please first take down what you are supposed to find out. So you are supposed to find out the n factorial by n minus r whole factor into r factorial. Substitute. So this is nothing but 5 factorial by 5 minus 2 whole factorial into 2 factorial because r is nothing but 2. So this is nothing but, as I told you will get 5 into 4 into, now actually I will stop with 3 factorial here. Okay, because 5 minus 2 will give me 3 factorial into 2 factorial is nothing but 2 into 1. Now what all gets cancels? 3 factorial gets cancels. This is 2 ones are, 2 twos are. So I am just left over with 5 into 2 divided by 1. So this will finally give me 5 twos are 10 by 1. That is again your 10. So this will be the final answer for this question. Well friends, hope you have understood this session and also enjoyed it because this is the small session also. Along with that, the questions are also very easy. As I told you, all these questions are eligible just for 1 mark questions. Okay, so your comments are always open in the comment box. Kindly tell us how you felt in this class. Don't forget to share this video with all of your friends so that even they can be benefited from this. Okay students, so thanks for watching the video. We will meet again in the next session where we will solve the exercise 7.3 all the questions. Okay, so keep waiting for it. At the same time, don't waste your time. Just keep working also. So what I say is learn before you earn. Okay, so take care of your health. We'll see you again. God bless you all. Bye.